Our series, Changing the Game, profiles extraordinary women who are making a difference now and for future generations. This morning, we are speaking with a CEO who is tired of smelly boys, sounds like my mom, including her own. She started her own company, Chantel Powell, noticed her son's strong odor from an early age, but she couldn't find the right deodorant for him. She founded Play Pits in 2018 after experimenting with ingredients in her kitchen. Now you can find her deodorants in select Target stores nationwide. Chantel Powell, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. So, what made you start your own deodorant, and how did you even know how to make deodorant?
Well, what made me start it was my son. Literally, one day after football practice, he got in my car one hot July day and changed my world.
What did it smell like?
It
Seriously.
smelled like...
It was funky.
It was like an NFL locker room after the Super Bowl. It was.
And how old was he?
He was 6.
6, and the odor was that strong.
It was bad.
So how did you know how to make your own deodorant?
Yeah.
So when I was a little girl, my grandmother used to pat baking soda under my arms, right? Because every black grandmother got some baking soda in the refrigerator.
Yes.
So she would pat that under my arms before I would play. So I knew that would help to neutralize odor.
So you knew that's one ingredient.
That was one. The next thing I used was coconut oil because I knew that would kill bacteria and it was antiseptic. So then I also had cornstarch because that absorbs moisture. And the final ingredient was an orange essential oil because I knew if I could convince Cameron that he could smell this good all day, he would wear it. And so that's what I did. We mixed that up and I
you just started trying different things in your
that first batch was just literally just for Cameron. He went to camp and loved it so much that he came home and was like, okay, mommy. So I told all the kids at camp about this. You got to make it for everyone. But I was a working mom. I was like, no, this is between me and you, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, but mom, you can make this for everyone. And that was my light bulb moment. That's when I knew other parents deserve to have kids that were confident and able to play, and kids deserve to be able to play unapologetically.
Now what year was this?
This was 2017.
Okay, so now we sit here in 2022, and you are in Target stores.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're in Target stores. Go you, number one.
Thank you.
And Target stores, you said, was a dream for you. Why?
Oh, yeah. Target was always the dream because I feel like that's where all the cool moms are, right?
Yes,
like,
that's so true.
Cool moms escape those kids, run to Target, look in those aisles for what's hot, what's new, and what's next. And so I always saw Play Pits as being what's new and what's next because it was a category that no one was really attacking in the way that I knew I could.
But lots of folks out there have ideas, but then it feels daunting or impossible to go from that idea to being in a store. So what was the first step to doing it, making it happen? Other than making the formula.
Yeah, so I think the first step was branding it. I wanted to feel like it was for kids. All the natural
Starting
deodorants,
with the name.
Yeah, it started with the name, Play Pits, and I joke because the logo came to me in church. I promise I was paying attention in church, but it just dropped in my spirit and I started sketching it out. And so my kids helped out with the branding, the colors, the name. Each scent is named after one of my 3 kids. So, it was really developing the brand and making it feel kid-like. It's not a deodorant that I just slap kids on. It's literally inspired and crafted for children and with kids in mind.
I could have used this as
So back to Tony.
Oh, yeah.
To Tony's question, so you got the name, and then how do you go from really getting it into the stores? I know you can't take us through every step.
Yeah, so it really started off with me just making this product and offering it to people that I knew needed a deodorant for the kids, right? So we did pop-ups locally in the D.C. area. So I'm from D.C., so D.C., Maryland, we would do pop-ups, and I would find anything that I could afford to go to and sell, and that's how I was able to connect with my customers. And so I tell people my customers are not just customers. They're called the Under Army.
I like that.
They're
the Under Army.
I
like that.
They are a force to be reckoned with.
And is it just for little boys? And I ask that because the producer who produced this segment, Alicia Brown, if I could say her name.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alicia.
Shout out to Alicia. Because in the meeting yesterday, she goes, I can say that I use it, and I can tell you when I use it, I don't smell. I didn't know Alicia had that problem because I've never noticed that. But she said, I don't smell. And I just think that's such a good tagline. So it's not just for little boys.
No.
Because there's Alicia. There's Alicia.
Right?
Wait, Nate, there's Alicia. Show Alicia again.
Hey, what's up, Alicia?
So is it for girls, boys, adults?
Yeah, so it's for everyone. So Play Pits is inspired by kids, boys and girls. girls, right? But it's perfect for the entire family. So I tell people it's never been tested on animals, but it's been tested on all of my family and friends.
Yeah.
And so everyone...
and young boys smell like animals.
Yeah.
I wish I smelled like an animal. I say I could have used this when I was a kid because I got to middle school and then a girl said I smelled like hot dogs. And I was like, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
I needed play pits, but what was wrong with the stuff that was already out there? Because I'm sure my mom was looking for something.
Yeah, so for me, I wasn't interested in using an antiperspirant for Cameron. I wanted something that was natural because antiperspirants are known to have aluminum salt. It's been linked to all types of things. And whether it's confirmed or not, I was not interested in risking my child's health potentially in the future for a small thing that I could do now, and that's make a healthy decision.
How does Cameron feel, because Cameron's here?
Yeah, the whole family.
Knowing that it started with the smell from...
And they smell good.
Listen, I think he's proud.
I think he's very proud. We're all very proud of you. And I hear Alicia Keys is a customer.
Oh, yeah.
I heard from reliable sources. He has 2 boys.
Yeah.
What?
That's a good endorsement.
Well, then this girl is on fire. Okay.
Chantel, congratulations. We'll be right back.